Hey guys, how we doing? So today I want to try to attempt to make me a blooming petal out of these coaster molds that I end up getting. But I need pigment paste. And I looked up on Amazon and a couple of companies, and the pigment paste is about, for some really good bright pigment paste, it ran about $20. So I started doing my research and I found out that you can do your own pigment paste out of resin, part A, and micropowder. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. So I have my spatula here, and I'm going to use these little things because this is what I'm going to use to mix it. And then after I mix up that, I'm going to prep up my coasters, and I'm going to add this foil flakes all the way around the edges of it. So it's supposed to be equal parts of micropowder and resin, part A only. And this is what this looks like. This is good micropowder for cosmetics, for crafts, for a bunch of stuff, guys. All that makeup that you guys buy in the store and is expensive. Whew. And then I also have Pearl-Ex. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I might be able to use these things also in the resin because they're powder pigments. Now, it don't say... Now, back in the day, I was using this stuff for my crafts, but I was also using it for eyeshadow. I think it's the lavender one. The lavender one is this one up here. Oh my God, guys. It was so pretty when I wore it. This color right here. And as you can see, oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. You use a little bit of this and mix it with some water into like a small little paste, like what I'm fixing to do right now, but with the resin. And then you put it on your eyeshadow. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. Look at this blue. Oh, I wore this with an outfit. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, let me start Google gagging over these colors. And I have my micro powder that I'm going to use. I'm going to use a tablespoon. And I have this container to store it in. I'm going to do 2. Oh, look at that. Let's hope this works. I'm not sure. And then 2 tablespoons of only part A. Okay, that's 1. And that's 2. Okay, so now, before you start stirring, if you don't have a mask on, put one on. You don't want to inhale this mica powder. Okay, so now I'm just going to go and start mixing this in to make a paste. Now, it's going to take some time. but you'll be able to do it. And when it happens, try to make it as smooth as possible. Oh. Okay, guys, so I got my paste. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. And now, whatever I could pick up, I'm going to put it in this jar. And then I can use this in my clear resin. And now I'm going to bring in my coasters. Now, with your coasters, you want to make sure that they are lint-free. If they are not, clean them up. What I want to do is bring in this foil flakes, and I want to put the whole trim all the way around and in the middle of this one with the flakes. And I got this from Hobby Lobby. Now, I was definitely trying to find gold leaf, but I got just foil flakes. So I cleaned up as much as I can to get it out from the middle. And now I'm going to do the rest. Okay, guys, so here goes my setup for my coasters. And now we're going to start setting up our resin. Okay, guys, so now we're getting ready to get set. I have my little mixing cups. I have my white, shimmery, silverish pigment paste. I have my coasters all lined up. I'm adding my gloves. And I'm going to get my face mask. I also have my windows open. And now we're going to start mixing the resin. And I'm going to use it as a piping bag. So I want to put my white paste inside here. So I'm going to cut it down because I don't need it that big. And then I have this little shot glass that I'm going to use. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Now, I want to bring in my pigment inks because I want to pick the colors that I want to use to make my blossom flower. I want to use fuchsia, green blue, violet, turquoise, navy blue, sunset. I'm going to do poppy red. I'm going to use this lemon. So now that I got that in my little baggie, and what I want to do, I want to pinch it. Just like that. Leave it sit on the side and start prepping the rest of your stuff. So now I'm going to come in with my resin. So I have my alcohols all set. Now I want to make, I'm going to make a cup. So I'm going to need 4 ounces of the part A and 4 ounces of part B. or a resin stick. Now when I mix this up, I got 30 minutes. So I have a 30-minute timer and I'm gonna start it. So you wanna start off slow. And I didn't change the color to my resin. I should have. Let me add a little bit of blue. And let's see, that should turn it, yeah. Okay, and you want to keep on mixing this until it's not cloudy no more. Okay, so I'm done mixing. I'm going to sit this over for a couple of minutes. See if all the bubbles rise. And while that is getting set, I'm going to use this glitter. And this is going to be for the middle of my petal. We have gold, silver, and all black. So, I'm thinking I want to go with the gold one. Okay, so it looks like a lot of my bubbles came up to the surface. So now what I want to do is decant this. I want to go and pour out as much as I need to fill in my molds. Okay, now I'm going to go and add a little bit to each one of these cups. What I'm going to do is add a couple of drops to each. And we're going to mix this. Okay, so this is the first color. Now let's do the rest. Okay, so now it's time to add the colors. I got all my colors that I wanted. Let me start with the blue. So the blue, I'm going to add some color right here. Then I'm going to do the green. Now I'm going to come in with the fuchsia. Now I'm going to come in with my violet. Now this is my first time doing this, so I'm hoping I'm doing it right. I'm going to come in with my red. Then I'm going to come in with my mint or my blue-green. And then I'm going to come in with my yellow. And I should have did the yellow on the other side. But, oh well. So now that I got all my colors in there, I want to get a popsicle stick. And in these two, I want to put some glitter in the middle. So now that I got that done, I want to take this popsicle skewer and I want to go around swirling the colors together. Just like that. And you don't want to do too much because then it'll become muddy. Since I got my swirl going on, now I want to come in with the white pigment or the silver or whatever color it is. And now you just want to snip. And now you want to test your paste and make sure. And that looks good. So now you want to go from in the middle and go in a swirl. Just like that. And you want to do that with the other ones. I want to take my skewer and I want to go. Well, we're going to see if this work out. And you just want to keep on going around and bring from the edge in to the middle. Okay, so I'm done with that one. And as you can see, it looks like it's blooming. But in order for us to see, we have to wait 24 hours. And then I will fill the rest of the coaster with a different color so it can enhance the back. Now I'm going to push this one on the side. And I really hope and pray this come out really good. Hey guys, so now I got my coasters full, my design set, and now it's a waiting game. So I'm gonna let this cure for 24 hours, and when it's done, back to reveal the coaster. While I'm waiting, I found this mermaid tail, and what I'm gonna do with the little bit of colors I got left, I'm just gonna fill in this mold. Okay, now it's time to wait. See you guys. I am back, and it's been 24 hours, a little bit over 24 hours. And now it's time to see how my resin coasters look. Now, let me tell you, this is my first time doing this. So, I seen a couple of videos and it looked easy. But, I don't know. I'm excited. So, let's unmold these. So with the rest of the resin that I end up having in the small little cups, I end up doing this mermaid tail. And, you know, instead of throwing the resin out, I figured, oh, I can mold something small, you know. And I have a lot of molds that are really tiny that I can make charms out of. So the next time I make a resin project, I will be making little tiny, you know. So I don't waste the resin because resin is expensive. So this is my tail, and look at how smooth it came out. It came out pretty good, so now let's... Oh my God, it came out so dark down here. But look at the tail, how cute it looks. Oh my God, it was... If I used the right colors and I didn't mix, because you can see some green right here. You can see red. But then I think I put some other colors up here to fill it in, and it came out really dark. But that's a cute little charm. Or mermaid tail. The colors didn't come out right, of course. Now, I like how the orange looks because the orange is like see-through. You see it? Okay, so these are my coasters. And you see what I'm saying? I mean, it looks pretty. And it's really good. And now, I didn't fill it all the way up to the top because I was going to put a black layer. But then I'm like, you know, it don't look right. I don't know where's the white at. But now I see the white down here. So I think, this is my opinion, I'm going to have to get my own pigment paste. Because I think the pigment paste that I made, it was too heavy. That's what I'm thinking. because I did everything. Let's unmold this and see. Now, I ended up putting that foil leaf, and that was a waste of my time. It was not gold leaf, like the stuff that you rub against, whatchamacallit, a picture frame and change it from a brown or a tarnished color. Oh, you see, I knew it. Epic fail. Oh my god. And I think all of them came out looking like that. You can see how I was trying to do the petal. But guys, if you don't try, you never know if it works out or not. And like I said, I'm new to resin. I've been having it for a long time, but I never got into it because my husband had got it to resin the top of his canvases. But besides that, look at how smooth the top came out. And only the color would have came out on this side, it would have been better. Yeah, I think the formula that I used was not correct. So I'm going to have to revisit this and try again and see. Okay, so now let's demold this one. Now this one, it looks really good. But like I said, I could still see the white. Now, I think in this one, I didn't have much paint to go around. Okay. Oh, I knew it. So you see what I'm saying? You can see the flower design I was trying to make, but the paint just sank all the way through. Instead of some of it went through the paints. And then also when I used my alcohol inks, for some reason this time it was more see-through. And I'm liking that. In a way, this failed to show you, because when I do it again, it's going to look better. Okay, and I got one more. Oh. You see? It's still wet. Now the rest of it is solid. But the bottom part, yeah, it's still wet. And it's been sitting for a while. Longer than 24 hours, I'm going to tell you. But anyway, guys, I tried my hands. And like I said, the front don't look bad. It's the back part. Oh, well, guys. Well, that is my resin flower coasters. The process was pretty awesome until I made my own DIY pigment paste. So, I think now I'm going to go spend the money and get a small jar, because as far as I know, you don't have to use a whole lot. And when I mix my resin part A with the pigment paste that I made, I only used the tip of the wooden stick. But I don't know. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's any other techniques that you would like to share or video that I can watch to see and try to make my process a little bit more easier, or try to find out what step I messed up on. So until next time, you guys stay resining. Bye now. So, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. Let me know what you think. And until next time, color your hearts out.